Saturday. It is July the 2nd, I guess. We are going to go to lunch, do a little bit of shopping. Have Mr. Charlie here. And I really thought about going to Nashville to shop, but I know that if I do, I'll spend a bunch of money. And I don't need to, because we're getting Ozzy's teeth cleaned on Monday. And he might possibly have to have a couple of extractions. And it's not cheap, is it?
No. It's crazy.
So Ozzy has, which he was the little white dog, he has had like horrendous breath for a year probably. And at our last vet, I got a quote, and it was going to be like between $1,000 and $1,200. And so we've recently switched vets, and we took them, and they're just about as expensive, not as bad. This one's between like $700 and $900, something like that. So it will depend on how many extractions, if any, that they have to do. But his teeth are bad. They need to be cleaned. So we're just going to bite the bullet and get it done. So I need to run to Target. I got to get a couple of birthday cards. And then, of course, you know, all girls just want to go to Target just to do a little shopping. And TJ Maxx is there right beside Target. I want to run in there. I may want to run in Joann's to see if they have any eucalyptus. Do y'all like the smell of eucalyptus? Because I do. And I want to put some eucalyptus, like, in the front. Actually may take that ugly plant. If I can't find a new plant, you know, in that blue vase right there in the little hallway when we open the door.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it looks really bad. Like, I either need a new green plant to put in there, or I could put some eucalyptus right there, and then I would, like, smell it whenever I went in and out. But anyway, I love it. Some people don't. And we checked a couple of places, and they didn't have any. So maybe we'll go in Joann's, because it's right there beside Target. And so that is pretty much it. We're going to go to Toots if it's not too busy and have lunch. We have not been there in forever, probably. It's good. It's a local place. They have burgers, fries, whatever. I usually get the chicken skewers, the 2 chicken skewers. It comes with a cherry mustard, which kind of tastes like jelly. I don't know why it's called cherry mustard, but that's what they call it. That's my favorite thing with the French fries. They don't have sweet potato fries, but they do have like seasoned curly fries, and they're pretty good.
I usually like to get the hot wings, or maybe like a French dip sandwich or something.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have that French dip. We may grill out tomorrow on Sunday, so we're not like wanting to have like a burger or anything. It's so difficult here in town to find somewhere that's not like fast food to eat. And I don't like somewhere that's going to take me 2 hours. Like, I don't have 2 hours of time to spend on lunch. Is this Jones?
Yeah.
I don't have 2 hours of time to spend on lunch. I don't want to spend that much time. Used to. I love to just go to a restaurant, and I didn't care how long it took. But now, I cannot stand to have to wait. So, we'll see. Hopefully, Toots won't be that busy. It is a beautiful Saturday. There's probably a lot of people at the lakes and stuff like that. And we could be in the pool, but the girls are coming over tomorrow to swim. I am afraid it's going to rain. But we'll see. Hopefully, it won't. I don't know if they're going to eat lunch or not. We'll see. Was it Alexa that said that whenever I asked about the weather, she said it was going to be cloudy and thunderstorms here today? Well, it's not. It's beautiful and sunny. So Alexa doesn't know what she's talking about, obviously, unless that's going to happen later. Which I guess it's a little cloudy, but it's still beautiful. I feel like every time it's a sunny day that I should be in the pool soaking up the sun. But we've kind of done that the past few weekends and haven't really went anywhere. Like I said, if I stay home, I don't really spend any money. And since we're going to have to drop a little chunk of change to get Ozzy's teeth cleaned, I decided not to go to Nashville like I really want to. And that's pretty much it. So we are going to head to Toots. We're almost there. I'm going to stop talking right now, and we're going to just roll into the grocery haul and then we will pick back up in a little bit. Hey guys, so before I do the grocery haul real quick, I just wanted to tell you what our meal plan is this week. So I bought some stuff to make, like this detox drink, some watermelon and some frozen mango and stuff like that. It's something that I saw on TikTok, so I will try to film that for you. I don't know if I'm going to make it later today or tomorrow during meal prep. We'll see. And then for our meals, I'm going to do the chicken skewers with the fruit, and then we're going to have baked sweet potatoes and then just corn on the cob with that. And then I am going to try this Weight Watchers goulash. I was thinking I've got a bunch of Fiber Gourmet pasta, and so I had a recipe for that, so I'm going to try. I'm not sure if I've tried that before or not. I mean, it's really just pasta, ground turkey, some bell peppers, and some zucchini and stuff. So I think that it will be pretty good. I have a ton of groceries here. It is the 4th of July weekend, and again, I have all of my fruits and vegetables and everything and the stuff for our meals, and then just a few extra little things as well. So let me show you the groceries real quick. All right, so here is my big spread of groceries. I think I see somebody peeking behind the pineapples. Lena, is that you? Are you hiding? All right, so let's just start over here with the meats. So I got chicken per usual. I don't know how many of these Charlie will have to use to dice up for the chicken skewers. He will just figure that out. I'm going to try to season the chicken up really well. And then what we put on there with the chicken skewers is just this Dole tropical fruit. It's really good. It's just papaya and pineapple. And it's perfect, and it pairs well. It gives you, I'm going to kind of season them up to where they're a little bit spicy, shocking, but yeah, it is delicious. And then I do have some corn on the cob. They actually had a 7-pack. We need 6 ears, so we will have 1 extra ear, so one night one of us can have an extra one. And then sweet potatoes to go along with that. So here are my sweet potatoes. They didn't do too bad on the sweet potatoes. There are a couple of small ones in there, but that is okay. And then back up here to the meats, I did get a pack of ground beef so that if we want to grill out hamburgers, and I got some hot dogs as well this weekend, so we have that. This is the ground turkey for the goulash. I got a pack of my bacon that I always use, and then my typical things that I get, I got the eggs that I always use and the almond milk that I use all the time. Those have a long expiration date on them, so I do kind of stock up on them, but I do go through it quickly because I use it in my coffee. And then I got some oat milk for Athena because she will be here next weekend, not this weekend. And I don't know if you can see that expiration date, but until we open it, you can't see it on here. It's good through July the 27th. So even if it's the end of the month or whatever, it will still be fine. And then I got Charlie some of his half and half. And then I got this non-fat Greek yogurt. They haven't had the Chobani, but I've got a thing of this and been trying it, and it tastes just fine. I think all of them taste the same. Personally, I cannot tell a difference. I got Charlie some of his sliced cheese that he likes to eat with his crackers. And then I got him some shredded mozzarella cheese for his pizzas and stuff. He is off again this week, and he pretty much will probably eat pizzas most every day. They do not carry fat-free cheese at Kroger, so I always have to get it somewhere else for myself. And then I got 2 limes. I'm trying to think what I get these for. I think this might go in the like watermelon detox drink that I'm going to make. And then the drink also called for like half of an English cucumber. I do not like cucumbers or the flavor, and so I'm just going to use zucchini instead. So 2 of them are kind of for me to play around with the drinks, and then the other 2 are for the goulash. I got my blueberries as normal, my bananas. I got some unsweetened applesauce. I'm going to make the Funfetti cookies. Did they have the protein powder, Charlie? No. Oh, well, I may not make the Funfetti cookies. We may have to try to hit up the vitamin shop. We're going to go do a little shopping, so we will see if they have it there. He went to the nutrition factory that's close to the house. I got 2 pineapples. Those will be for my lunches, and then my cantaloupe as normal. And then, of course, we got this big watermelon, which the girls are coming over tomorrow. Athena loves watermelon. The baby loves watermelon, and we do as well. And then I'm going to use that to make this detox drink. Whoops. I just knocked one of my peppers off. Okay, so I have all of these bell peppers. 4 of them will be for my diced peppers that I always make every week. And then I got 2 additional red peppers for the goulash. I've already said the sweet potatoes. I did just get another thing of the pizza sauce because, like I said, Charlie will eat pizzas almost every day this week. I got some of my body wash. And then Charlie wanted 2 of his drink mixes, but they didn't have the lemonade, at least to where I could add it to the cart. So he just got the pink lemonade. And then I got 5 of my grape crystal light, you know, the best. And then Charlie some Santitas. I got some crushed tomatoes. This is for the goulash as well. And then I got most everything that I need for the funfetti over here, the cookies. I just got some sugar-free vanilla jello and then some rainbow sprinkles. You need the funfetti cake mix. You just use a little bit of it. And then it called for like that Birch Benders pancake mix, but they did not have that in stock at Kroger, so I just got the Kodiak cake mix. I did get some hamburger buns and hot dog buns. They are kind of hidden back there, and then just some more minced garlic because we use that all the time. I picked up 2 things of the riced cauliflower that I always like to use because I used it up, and I usually like to have a couple of these on hand just in case. Sometimes I will plan on making it and forget to order it. These are the mango chunks that I'm going to use. I ordered a smaller bag, but Charlie said this was a substitution that they made. They gave him a larger bag for it. And then we got 2 bags of the Alexia sweet potato fries that we love. So I can make those whenever we grill out. But anyway, that is our grocery haul. Actually, quite a bit of stuff today. So we're going to get this put away and then do a little shopping, maybe go out to eat some lunch. Hey guys, so we are home from our lunch and little shopping spree. I will just overlay what we had for lunch here. I had the 2 chicken skewers with fries, and then Charlie just had the French dip sandwich. Toots is always fun to go to, I always forget about it. We also had some pickles that we dipped in ranch. I did not show those, but overall it was super good. And then we went to Joann's. That was a bust. They didn't have anything, so then we just went to TJ Maxx and Target. And so let me show you real quick what I got. All right, so let's see here. So I did find this. It has a little bit of eucalyptus, and it actually did make the car smell good. I'm going to put this in a vase in the living room. The cats will not be able to get to it. That is a nice thing about having those doors up. It keeps them out. I got this candle. It's vanilla pumpkin. It smells really good. It smells a little bit more on the vanilla side, but I thought that it smelled really good. And then Charlie got himself a pair of shorts. They're kind of like a greenish khaki color. Thought those looked good. I actually did not get any clothes for myself. I did get like this hat so that I can have my bun kind of sticking out when I'm in the pool, because I like to have a hat just to protect my face. Even though I like to tan, I don't want my face to burn. I got this just because I thought that it looked kind of neat, because I may be getting an iPad, but this is just a little soft thing you can set in your lap and set your iPad on, your phone, whatever. I thought that was kind of cool for traveling or just sitting in the bed or whatever on the couch. So I picked that up. Let's see here. All that stuff came from Target. Everything I'm showing you so far came from TJ Maxx. Oh, so I did get this under eye treatment because you cannot beat the price of these serums and stuff there. And then I got this facial serum also at TJ Maxx. And then I got 2 skinny syrups, which they're actually pumpkin flavored, but I got pumpkin cheesecake and pumpkin caramel latte. Both of those sounded good. We did get this little treat to replace the one. It's kind of broken, but we're going to put it down in this like blue and white pot that I've got. Charlie's going to fix it to where it stands up straight. It was marked down. So we went ahead and got it. And that is all that we got at TJ Maxx. And then at Target, I didn't really get that much stuff. I did get my Plax mouthwash that they did not have at Kroger. We picked up the painting. Charlie's pointing out something I forgot to show you. We picked up the Trolls World Tour movie for Athena. She loves that movie, and it was on Amazon Prime. It's not anymore. And then we got this to clean like my straws and my cups. I got me another one of these reduced mugs. I have 2 of them. My gray straw that goes with my white one kind of bent, so we did buy some replaceable straws. And Charlie also said that they get really nasty and he has a hard time cleaning them, so that's why we got the little cleaner. And anyway, he said I probably don't want to see what came out of the straw whenever he did clean it the other day. This is some wrapping paper for one of the gifts that I bought. I'm not going to show the gift, but I did get some wrapping paper. And then I got just some more of these regular sheet protectors. All of the school supplies were out because a long time ago I did my recipes and put them all in a binder, and I am out of sheet protectors, and I have a bunch of recipes that I have printed that needs to definitely go in there. Oh, a couple of other things I got. Oh, I did get me another one of these slimming belt things. Sometimes I like to put these around my waist whenever I walk on the treadmill. And the one that I used to wear stinks to high heaven from sweat. And so I had to get rid of that one. And I saw this, so I picked that up. I got me some Quest bars. I had to run into the vitamin shop. They did not have any of the Cake Pop PE Science, so I just got the Alani Nu in the confetti cake. I figure that will work just fine in the recipe for the Funfetti Cookies that we're going to make. And then the one other item that I got at TJ Maxx that I forgot about is this painting, and it was only $40. It's pretty big, but I'm going to see how this looks in my office at work. So hopefully it'll look pretty and it'll give a little splash of color in there. So anyway, we picked that up. We'll see how that works. If it doesn't, then we will return it. But I think that it'll look fine. There's really not a whole lot of color or anything in my office, so it will be a nice little pop of color when people come in. And that is it. Nico, you want to say hi? He's like, what'd y'all get me? Hi, Papa. You good boy? Say, I've been a really good boy. But anyway, that's probably going to be it for today. We are going to put all of this away. We're tired. It is hot. It's 100 degrees outside. Today really would have been a good pool day. Like I said in the car, Alexa lied. It is like super hot, super sunny. But regardless, we're planning on swimming tomorrow and on Monday as well, if it doesn't rain. But we are going to get all of this mess put away, and we will check in with you tomorrow probably. Alright guys, for a little bit of meal prep to add today, I'm going to make this Weight Watchers goulash soup. You can make it either in the Instant Pot or on the stovetop. I'm going to just do it on the stovetop. Basically, I'm going to brown the ground turkey. It needs some zucchini, red bell peppers, some whole wheat pasta is what it calls for. I'm just going to use my Fiber Gourmet pasta. We need some Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, a couple of bay leaves, a can of crushed tomatoes. I need to get those out. Basically, I'm just going to cook the pasta. I'm going to brown the meat, and then I'm going to take the meat out. It doesn't say to do that. It says to just add in the zucchini and the peppers until they're softened for like 10 minutes. But I'm really going to saute them in the skillet because I think it'll make them taste better, and then add back in the ground beef and add everything together. I think this will be super easy to make. For our other meal, Charlie's going to grill out these chicken skewers for us. It's just the dough tropical fruit that you just saw in my grocery haul. And then just some chicken. I just seasoned it up with like some Nashville hot, Nashville hot chicken seasoning and some adobo seasoning, some garlic powder, salt and pepper. I think that's pretty much it. So hopefully those turn out good. And then along with that, we're just going to have some baked sweet potatoes. I've already baked them. We're just going to stick them in the fridge like that. Then we just have to heat them up. And then we have some corn on the cob. After this finishes boiling, then I'm just going to put it in a pot with some butter, salt and pepper, and that will be seasoned up well also. So anyway, I thought that I would show y'all making the goulash, and hopefully it doesn't take long. And then we're going to make some Funfetti cookies and stuff as well, maybe after we eat our lunch, because it's kind of lunchtime. While Charlie grills the chicken skewers, he's going to grill us out some hamburgers, and I probably want to make some sweet potato fries. I need you to get down the Ninja Foodie. He has to get it down for me because it knocks me in the head. It's knocked him in the head too, hasn't it?
A couple times.
It's a little dangerous, but after I about got a concussion, I'm scared to use it. So anyway, that's what we got going on today, and we're hoping to swim. It's kind of looking a little gloomy out there. I don't know if you can see through the blinds or not, but we'll see what happens. And regardless, we're going to have our burgers and stuff, and we might be able to get in for a little bit. Okay, so just to update, I have pretty much got my turkey browned. My corn is done. I just took that out, and then I'm just heating up my water for my pasta, which it looks like it's ready to put in. I'm going to put my pasta in just for 7 minutes. I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to saute the zucchini and the bell pepper, and then I'm going to put it all back into the pot once the pasta is done, and put the sauce in and the seasonings and everything. Should be delicious, pretty easy. Okay, so here are the zucchini and the bell peppers and a tablespoon of minced garlic. And then I've just added a little salt and pepper on there. I'm just letting this cook down. Once the pasta is done, I'm going to drain it and move the pasta over here, add everything else, and then we'll add in the crushed tomatoes, the Italian seasoning, a couple of bay leaves, some garlic powder, and then that needs to simmer for That needs to simmer for about 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm just cooking the pasta for like 6 minutes. The timer just went off. So this is probably cooked down enough, considering it didn't even say that you needed to saute the veggies, but I just felt like they would taste a little better if I did. So I'm going to combine all of this into one pot and then I will show it to you. Okay, so here is the goulash. I did add an additional can of tomatoes. I just wanted to have a little bit more sauce in there, so I thought that I would put a can of Rotel. We love Rotel. That is not in the recipe, but you know, never be afraid to add more. Like I feel like I added some extra veggies and stuff, and so it seemed a little dry. Hopefully this is enough liquid. It's supposed to like cook down for like 10 more minutes. So I'm just gonna pop the lid on it and then it will be done. I am gonna make some of my 2 ingredient garlic rolls to go along with this. So it should be a great little dinner. So super excited about that. But I will just plate it up into our little individual bowls, and this meal prep will be done, and then the other one's almost done. Charlie is grilling out the skewers and the hamburgers. So gonna take a break, eat some lunch, and then we'll finish up with my cookies and rolls and everything later that I'm making. Okay, so here are the completed bowls of the Weight Watchers goulash, and they look, smell, and taste delicious. I tasted it, and they will pair perfectly with the 2 ingredient garlic rolls, which I will make later. We are going to take a break and eat lunch now. All right, everyone, we are going to make the Weight Watchers Funfetti Cookies. I have the recipe here. I'm going to double it. It calls for 1/4 cup of Birch Benders protein pancake waffle mix. They did not have that at Kroger, so I just picked up the Kodiak cakes. It also calls for PE Science cake pop flavored protein powder. I could not get that until later in the week if I ordered it from Amazon, and I could not find it here in the stores. So I just picked up the Alani Nu confetti cake, so I think that it will be fine. And then you need 14 grams, which I'm going to use 28 grams since I am doubling the recipe, of the Funfetti cake mix. And then 10 grams of a fat-free, sugar-free vanilla instant pudding mix, so I'll use 20 grams of that. It calls for 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. I'm just going to use 2 of these little things since I'm doubling everything. 2 tablespoons of egg whites, so I will just use 4 tablespoons of these. And then some Lakanto Monkfruit sweetener. I need to get that out. I forgot about it. And then some sprinkles for the top. So basically, we're going to mix it all together, add a little water to get it to the right consistency, and we should end up with, I think, 16 cookies, which Charlie and I will share those this week. So let me kind of get everything in here and then we will get them together. Okay, so 1/2 cup of the Kodiak cake mix is 53 grams. I'm just going to measure it out. Try not to mess up any measuring cups. There we go, 53 grams exactly. And then 2 scoops of the protein powder. Oops, it's not even open yet. Which 31 grams is a scoop. So we'll just tear that out and see how close we get. Now this looks pretty. It's got sprinkles in it. If y'all have never tried the Alani Nu, I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, but we're going to do 2 scoops of this. I have to remember that I am doubling everything. So, okay, there we go. Perfect. I like that long scooper that's in there too. And I didn't have to dig very far to get it out. You know how it is when you first open a protein powder. 14 grams, which I'm going to use 28 grams of the Funfetti cake mix. So this will leave me a lot of cake mix left over. That was 28 grams, so it really doesn't take a whole lot. And this is not a sugar-free cake mix, so it says these come out to 1 point, but I'm afraid that the Kodiak cakes is going to make it a little bit more than a point. We'll see. We're going to use 20 grams of the vanilla sugar-free Jell-O. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Just 1 and 2. Again, it calls for 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce, which I'm just going to use 2 of these. Okay, so I did 4 tablespoons of egg whites. I did about 64 grams. 46 grams is 3 tablespoons, so that way I didn't have to get another tablespoon out to measure that. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of the Monkfruit sweetener. So there's 1 and 2, and I definitely need to get some more of this. Okay, that's everything. It says to add 1/2 cup of water to get it to the consistency, so I'm going to get a cup of water, but I'm just going to kind of slowly add it because I don't want it to be too runny. I almost feel like I shouldn't have added that water. It seems a little runny. So I guess that consistency is pretty good. I would suggest not adding any water. until you see what the consistency is. I literally just added like maybe 1/4 of a cup, even though I doubled the recipe and it calls for about 1/2 cup of water. But I may have to actually add a little bit more of the Kodiak mix. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm going to get my baking sheet ready, clean up, and I will be right back. Okay, I have my baking sheet ready. I'm just going to scoop these into hopefully 16 cookies. I'm just going to use this cookie scoop, and we'll see how many we get. Okay, so I have my cookies all measured out. I think I ended up with 16 regular size ones and then like one little extra one. We're going to sprinkle them with some rainbow sprinkles and put them in the oven. It says for about 8 minutes, 350 degrees. Since I'm doing more than 8 cookies, it might take like 8 to 10 minutes, but I'm going to check it at 8 minutes. I don't want to overcook them. There they are. They're ready to go in the oven. I'll show them to you once they are done. Alright, here are the Funfetti cookies. They actually turned out pretty good. Charlie and I did eat like that one little extra one that we had. They kind of run together a little bit, but I think that they are fine. These aren't as brown on the bottom. I cooked these on the second shelf and these on the bottom, or rack. These on the bottom rack, and so I think this side turned out probably pretty good. But overall, pleased with them. A little bit runny, like I said. Don't add the water. At least not until you see what your full consistency is. I put a little splash in and it was too much. So anyway, overall they are good. They taste like Funfetti cake. So this is probably going to close out the video for today. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.